This is John Grass with Waterline Custom Fishing again. I wanted to show you a couple of the fishing rods which I built for myself, and I've been using over the past couple of years. I've been at this now about 4 or 5 years. Here's the first one I built. This is a 10-foot Seal Star. All the guides are getting loose on it. Well, a friend of mine told me and showed me how to fix and repair them. On this one I used a black, green, and gold. Just a simple crossover pattern. On the very end of it, where it connects to the other rod, just a green with crossover pattern. Each and every guide I wrap the same. This is a spiral with crossovers, green, black, and gold. This is a great fishing rod. It's caught lots of fish. This is my surf rod. Now the next fishing rod I got here is my grandfather's old fishing rod. It's a 1940s model solid fiberglass, little flimsy stick. On this I put a butt wrap. I wrapped this next. This is probably about 4 or 5 years old. It's holding up pretty good. Used all the right materials on it. As you see, each guide is wrapped approximately the same. I used a diamond crossover pattern here. It's got blues and yellows and browns in it. It ended up a nice fishing rod, and it works very well. The next one I have here to show you is another one. An old man named Pat that taught me how to fish when I was a little kid. I used a butt wrap pattern here of diamonds. It's black and light blue and a little bit of green in there. This is my Carolina fishing rod. I'm a Carolina fan. Here I use spiral patterns and rings on each guide. And on the very tip of it, I changed it up a little bit. Just used a white crossover pattern. And it's a size D thread, which makes it a little easier to wrap. Now here I have a Fenwick blank, which I bought it from a friend of mine. On the base wrap, I tried to match it up to go with the Fenwick colors. I fished this rod down for several years, probably 3 years. It's caught a couple of nice kings. And here I have a green and an orange and a brown and a light brown wrap. I really went for a camouflage look. Well, it turned out alright. It's a pretty rod. Got the green and black browns. And each guide is wrapped with the same patterns. Now my next rod I have here is one I built for myself. It's a star rod. It broke at several different places. It's been broke about 3 times. It's got a very, very strong tip on it. One time I broke it on a fish, another time I broke it on casting heavy weights, which I shouldn't have done. But it has a nice crossover diamond wrap, butt wrap to it. Here I was in a little bit of a hurry when I built this one. Some of the threads aren't as close together as they should be. But I did a really good job on the guides. Each one got a little crossover, as you can see. But this one's caught a lot of fish. I use it as an offshore rod, casting live baits. It works great. It's caught a lot of dolphin, mahi, a couple small kings. And here's one that I built for a friend of mine, Kelly Day. This one I gave to him for his birthday. It's a yellow and blues. It's a mahi rod. He wanted something to catch mahi. Well, I used the colors and which mahi he liked. And this is a casting rod used for boats and live baits. And casting to your schoolie dolphins when they get up underneath the boat. There's a little flipping stick. It's a very short rod, very stout rod. Because I was going to be catching the larger pelagic species of fishes with it, I went ahead and wrapped the tip so he wouldn't have the problem of casting a heavy menhaden bait or large cigar minnow baits without breaking the tip. And here finally I have my current rod that I'm building for Captain Brian. He is currently fishing all the king tournaments in the North Carolina area. I have yet to finish this fishing rod. It's got a lot of work to go on it yet. I've got about 15 hours in this base butt wrap here. In each guide I probably have an hour into. So I'm building it for free for him because he enters me into tournaments, which is always a good time fishing. As you see, this guide's finished. Well, I haven't finished this guide yet, and I've started on this one. And as you go up the rod, I have your basic base wraps. And eventually I'm going to cut this tip down a little bit and give it a little heavier action. This is the type of fishing rods that I like to build. I like doing a little ornate, making them pretty. All in all, I've probably built 30-40 fishing rods, somewhere in that nature. I've given several away to friends, and I've sold several of them. But this is an idea of what you'll get with Waterline Custom Fishing. I work very hard and very diligent on these rods, and they're all hand turned. I don't have any machines. The only machine I'll be using is to put on the epoxy glue resin to hold the guides. Well, I'm John Grass with Waterline Custom Fishing. If you're interested in me building or fixing or repairing any of your fishing rods, feel free to contact me at my email address. You can send me your rod and I'll repair it back to its original condition. And or, if you're willing and want, I will gladly wrap it up in a beautiful ornate pattern, such as. That's it. I'm John Grass of Waterline Custom Fishing, Fishing Team Fearless, all the way. So all you people out there that have rods that need repaired, just let me know. I'll take care of it for you. Have a good day and great fishing, guys.